Finally, we are playing Alan Wake 2. I did not really think I was gonna be playing this at all. But here we go. We are playing because the game is running decent enough on my system. So I thought let's just play it. Why skip? It's such an amazing looking game. Best looking game so far. Yo, hello. I have everything set to low settings, playing at 2K resolution. Not playing, I won't play at low. I have to find a good setting. Even the low in this game looks insanely good. Low settings. Low settings is not basically low in this. Stick with medium for now. We'll see what we get. And then resume. So let's get into a new game, shall we? Let's start the journey of Alan Wake 2. We're gonna be playing on normal. Let's go. No hard or nothing like that. The game loads also insanely fast. PC graphics is better than PS5. Of course, of course. PS5 hardware cannot run this game at its potential. Let's continue.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Hello GamerMad, welcome. Digital Foundry settings. No. Just on medium settings right now. I just started. I don't even know his settings. I've not watched. Have you played part 1? Yes. What a transition. To be honest, I did not watch any of the cutscenes before. I just skipped through them while I was doing my videos. And basically, he's generally not wearing the shorts. Actually, we have this thing on. Very good. So that's why he's wearing the pants right now. Otherwise, he's not. I'm glad they have added that settings and not forget about the streamers or content creators.
Where'd he gone?
1440p balanced settings with high, ultra, and medium settings. Yeah, a combination of everything, right? Right now, I'm just on this 1440 quality DLSS, medium, high, or actually the medium preset. So I'll be testing more settings. You don't get flagged for sure. Yeah, I can actually see your message still. But no, I am not taking risk. Whatever. You can actually see his front also. You can turn the camera like that. So just in case that happens, not taking any risk. And who knows in the later part of the game what else it has. Those screams. Can you guys hear the sounds? All the little noises. I'll turn on the subtitles. Should we turn on subtitles? How can even people tell this has bad graphics? So many people are so delusional, just whining because they cannot play. Many people still think this is unoptimized game, which I was actually at first when I saw the specs sheet, PC spec sheet. But after touching and playing the game, blew my mind. Even on an 8 GB graphics card, it does not stutter. Even on maxed settings, or near max settings. And the game is not at all CPU heavy. That's good. This is where they're gonna kill me. Or kill this guy. They have to die eventually. There is no escape. expect them to show the logo there.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Hello, Big Tables. Welcome.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Why are the subtitles
Feels
so
like
huge?
the killer's leaving us a message.
We need to, if I can.
Glad you're on
I have to
this
see if
case
I
with
can.
me, Anderson.
Small.
It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
How is my GPU so full?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
But it plays good and it literally true next gen game. I agree with that statement. One or maybe the best looking game.
Before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Best looking game till date. Yes, it's like the next gen Crisis.
I should take a look at that map.
Sony people are mostly crying because they are delusional about their games. Let's see if I can small. Let's go high settings. No RT. 60. Good enough. This is good enough.
I think I
Good
hear
e-
someone. Could be
Oh,
our deputy.
good evening,
Go take a
Lupa.
look.
More like night time.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
Everyone can hear.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
It's on this side. I actually did not roam around, which I generally do.
Are they gone? These fucking out-of-towners.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Need to
Saga.
head to the crime scene.
Control
No
Easter
time to
egg
waste.
or something.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Logged. They really don't want people coming in here.
Agent Anderson has her methods, Deputy. Her results speak for themselves. You will learn to trust it. I certainly have. And speak of the devil.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
This Cauldron Lake murders. These 3 victims. Then no other common victims. Slight difference in murders, looting only commonality in bodies, but no cause, not cause of death. Exposure to water. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter.
see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Okay, going there does not pause the game.
Fucking nature.
To know.
Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm.
So much to
Real
read.
funny, Anderson.
What a reader.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Foliage and everything looks so good in the game.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
We don't have footprints, or do we? Do have.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
What do you mean you're a detective? It's written FBI. What do they do?
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those real? You guys heard?
Looks so good, the game. Yeah, we are on medium graphics, literally. No, I think high. Did I turn it to high? Yes. Yes, high. Not everything is high. Without RT. Let's try this. Low RT. 30 FPS. Okay. Now it's becoming unplayable slowly. DLSS balance should help. What do you have to do here? Do what? Do where? What? We have to solve a murder case right now. Yeah, it's definitely unplayable with ray tracing. I mean, not unplayable, but for me it's unplayable. The huge stutters, which I don't like. This is gonna be my go-to settings, I guess. Some people were having party over here. Close the door.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1.
He's so
Examine the
fat.
corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
First key image, you can place it on the baseboard inside the body. C to allow to see active clues.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Stick with previous murders. Placing an image on the begins a new line of investigation. It prompts a new question. Textures load in. Takes a little bit of time.
killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
It's not dropping.
Doesn't make sense.
To the open question. Okay, okay. Put it on the question, not on the board.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Adopted deduction. As you advance the investigation and new questions will be unlocked. Updating the robots. It's more like killers, not killer.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display?
Victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in the right was 15 years ago.
Nope. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Wasn't stable mentally. Cooler and beer bottles left nearby.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. This mug always cheers me up.
That looks very bad. Texture, detail.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Why do they have signs everywhere? The house. First drawing, water. Real caldera is made from volcano lava. Second drawing. Much to read. Am I pressing tab to back?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Nothing interesting there.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
It's in the room only. Maybe that note has something on it. You look at it. Something formed by erupting volcano or something simple. It lives in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it is something else? Tensional. First drawing, second drawing. Water line, volcano, lava. Water line, engineer structure, strange machine. What is this puzzle? Hello, Chirag. Hello. Thanks for dropping by, bro. Can't tell you how much I'm liking this game, at least by the looks of it. For now. Waterline, engineer structure, volcano. Path tracing is off. Even ray tracing is off. How do I wash hands? Okay, it's written here only. Wash hands, take chicken out of fridge, take a nap. Okay, so it's okay. Wash hands. So
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you
this
do.
thing, this sign, two triangle, side by side. The fridge and sleep bed. Okay, every triangle is side by side only. And down. This one was a freezer one. I'm gonna open on its own. Back up. What resolution? At 1440p. There's this DLSS quality, high preset, and everything else over here is off. My system cannot take those settings. I hate this second monitor. What? I would do it like this. I made the second symbol wrong, I feel like. I'm so bad at remembering these things. Or like, I just look at it and then forget in a moment of time. Okay, this is this. Side. Write it down. No need. I can just go back to my stream and that's what I did it. How I did it. I'm so bad at remembering things for a short amount of time. RT off. Which GPU right now? 3070 Ti. RT off. Write it down. Not required. And I completed Spider-Man 2. Good for you, you know. I will complete it after like 2 years. It comes out on PC. What do we have here? Bullets for the weapons. Is that medikit? Don't take anything if you are not one of the trees. Are you playing Alan Wake 3? Oh, sorry, Alan Wake 2. You just said Modern Warfare 3. 3 came out of my mouth. There is this problem with this game of what do you say this? The text in the game looks really bad. That's one thing. That is something I noticed. Alan, how far have you played? So, is the game meeting your expectations? For me, it is way more than my expectation in terms of graphics and performance and optimization. It does. Because the graphics justify its performance actually. It's not like the other games like Starfield. You get the same FPS in Starfield for that shitty graphics. Stopped at New York, now we'll play tomorrow. Okay.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Let's look at this. Look at this beauty. With RT, it looks slightly better than this. Lighting is insanely well done. It's the witch's hut. Oh. Why did she bash in like that? It scared me. Those don't look good. Why is that happening? Just hear the ambient noise. So relaxing. I think I can make a separate video on this. That's not shoes. That's light flickering. Exactly. Why was it happening? I only noticed when ray tracing is off that happens. If I turn on ray tracing, I have noticed it before also while I was doing my videos. after playing Assassin's Creed, after playing that game, after playing this, uh, every time I'm trying to turn on Eagle Vision in this game. For real. Feels like air blowing for real. Yeah, if I stop talking, you all can feel the nature's sounds. So real. It's like light rainfall going on, I think. Yeah, very light.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
I know things can get a little crazy around it, but if you're feeling ever scared, just remember that Alan is watching all over us. Alan is the god. Make this stream a nature sound, as nature sound. Yeah, I am basically thinking of making a video about that. And nature in this game is so gorgeous.
Good to see you still in one
Look at
piece,
that
Anderson.
scary tree.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
Scary tree. I think we can go inside now.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Get inside this tree. Yeah. Feel right.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Why can we not read that?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Alan.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation.
Writing the
How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page,
Did you buy it?
or the killers
Of
left it for
course.
us.
Why would we
I
not
should
buy
profile
it?
Nightingale about this page.
How do you even play it without buying it? There's a loud bang sound just came from inside this.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
have to finish this game before before what do you say that? Before Modern Nobody Cares 3. Can you share the account with me? I just want to see how it runs on both of my laptops. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Footprints emerging from under the rock. Pillars.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Keeps on going. But reading the words, these words felt like a message someone playing a game.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what
Tomorrow
I can find
I
inside.
message on Steam. All right.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
That's like a different case or what? Can't read it. It's because of the like Cauldron Lake area. Okay.
Think, Saga.
Bunch of lunch boxes. Found only 3 of those.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
The lamp placement is weird. Yeah, kind of.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a
It's
scene
a
from a thriller.
story.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late.
That water noise.
I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Beheading.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Asking deputy. The body.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Sometimes it's lagging.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Take the car back to
Let's
Bright.
get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Will we be able to come back over to this game?
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
What's this place to? Not even on the map. So we're definitely not going in there. There are huge frame
Good to see you
drops out
still
of
in one
nowhere
piece,
suddenly.
Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
It's not the case a few minutes ago. Why is it dropping frames now?
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
There's another lunchbox.
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Part removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
FBC security.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
That's how you equip. Slow. Now we have the gun. Still cannot take it out. The game won't let us yet. No crouching either. For now at least. I don't know why it's dropping frames suddenly. This game.
I can't leave here yet. Lots of work left to do. Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
That looks nice as well. The town.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
So much detailing.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Sure.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Nice beard there.
It's not opening.
Hey, how are you doing?
Rest easy, buddy.
He really likes deers. What do I have to do today?
I can't get through this.
Leave it. Still dancing. Is there nothing in here
Just a few
for us to do?
more days.
Nice space.
Take care.
Very happy.
On whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And what a day here in life.
No reflection without ray tracing, obviously. That is long.
It won't open.
Good.
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
It's literally nothing in here.
I need something to cut this.
There's no photo mod also in the game. Let me check this keybinds, if there is any keybind for photo mod. Oops. It's not.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had?
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my...
Oh, dear.
I mean, our float
You.
will be the belle of all.
You basically have more FPS in this area than the forest.
I'll be back in
area.
a second.
Roger.
Please. Go to the diner, wherever that is. There it is. So it's right here. Oh dear, diner. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Yo, the graphics are so good though. Welcome back, Big Table.
Have you had many people?
The graphics are insane. Truly next gen this game is. One of the best looking games so far I have seen. Probably the best looking game, not one of them. It's like everybody, like most people will say this is like a true next gen game. Even at low settings, the graphics look insane. Won't notice any difference. Right now we're on high. Okay, we're at high. So if I switch to low, you won't notice much of a downgrade. Just look at that. It looks so good even at low. Oh, actually, I'm here all the time, but not. But I'm playing Mirage. Oh, you bought Mirage. Nice. Hope you enjoyed that game. It was really a nice game. Yeah. Oh my God, the graphics, smooth movements. Yo, yeah, everything is smooth in the game. If you have decent hardware, you can easily run it on medium settings. Can I run this game at least like medium 60 FPS 1080p? 1080p, I would not recommend you play this on 1080p because for some reason the game looks very bad when you use 1080p resolution in this game. But 1440p is a good one. You can use 1440p with DLSS quality like I am at medium settings, and you can somewhat get close to 60. Right now I'm at low settings, 1440p with DLSS quality. You can check out my 3060 Ti video I have posted earlier about this game. Most of the settings I have tested on that. And yeah, let's switch to medium. I'll show you my 3070 Ti medium at 1440p. So as you can see, it's around the lowest in this area. It's like 70s. 80s at medium, 1440p with DLSS quality in mind. Keep that in mind. So generally in the forest area, you get the lowest FPS around 60. I think you can easily get 60 with DLSS. You did a benchmark. I did. I think I haven't seen that. We'll see that soon. Sure. You definitely should see it. And check out the settings which most suits you. Oh, actually my monitor support 1440p, but when I'm playing big games like this, I change to 1080p. So I can run it on 1440p. Yes, but you have to use DLSS, okay? Use DLSS quality, it looks far better than 1080p. Actually, even at native, it looks better than native 1080p using DLSS. There's just too much noise and blurriness if you play on 1080p in this game. I'll switch back to high.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Good day.
Yeah, I always use DLSS in every games I played, even though if I still got like above 100 FPS. The reflections and everything in this game is good. Reflections are generally okay. Without ray tracing, it's not that great. But with at least our hardware, it's kind of bad with ray tracing. With 8 gigabytes VRAM GPUs, it's not that good experience, not that fluid or smooth. So I'm just playing with ray tracing off. How's gameplay story? I have no idea. I just started the game, but everybody is saying it's a masterpiece. It's getting 10 out of 10 almost everywhere, this game.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Alan Wake got missing here. I bought Mirage even though I knew already.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Like his face. The reactions are so good. I bought Mirage even though I already saw most of the stories from your stream, but still enjoying this. You are like, you don't really care about spoilers, which is good for you.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
So those guys came out from that tree, those killers. A nucleus.
The cult of the tree. What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Yeah, I never bother with spoilers. That's actually really good. So we have new clues for this investigation.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Yeah, they better move this lamp. I mean, obviously they won't now. It's in a bad position. A little bit more up would be nice. Oh, on this second one, we have some stuff with NPCs, mystery management and stuff. Remember, I only did killing the ghost on the first one. This is actually more fun. Yeah, there are a lot of investigations thing. More like thriller. What did I say? Like, yeah, investigation, thriller, crime, all that sort of stuff. is also involved in this game. And just not action.
Doesn't make sense. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Interesting. Still have more stuff. This stash found near Cauldron Lake Mobile. Interesting. Yeah, even I'm finding this kind of interesting. I know some people might find it boring and actually not like it. Maybe they might not have expected this from Alan Wake game, that there is like more investigation stuff involved and just no straight up action. I'm just saying, like, some people might get disappointed, those who have played the first game.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to
Give
keep
me
that
that.
to me.
Stealing evidences.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick
She
around
looks
town
so
for now in case
nice.
we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose.
It's written
You
on
know
her.
me.
Rose.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
I don't think she's lying.
Good to see you.
I mean, she, Rose. Even C was written there.
Hi.
Exactly why I hate small towns. Town, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be?
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
The ambience, the game is so nice.
I feel bad for these guys.
do that to every dear piece she sees. It's a nice cup.
I need something to force this open.
When I keep pressing 1 like that, this is what she does. Weird bug. It's a unisex toilet right there.
I can't get through this.
Just gonna look at their faces. Done so well. Isn't actually doing anything on the phone. It's not moving. I can hear him touch, hear his touches, but nothing is being done on the phone. There's a missing detail right there. I mean, that's still understandable. Is he got the same phone? Yes.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. The wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff! Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Such a
I'll be
beautiful
right with
game.
you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Explain this. Fence.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. I've only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
Let's see.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh, wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences. At
Tour
affordable
guide at.
prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you a tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature.
I mean, we are FBI. We can go
That is true,
anywhere.
Uncle. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why
Spaces.
at Koskela Brothers
Agent?
Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have the bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of
As you know,
and
the investigation is being
take you
taken over by
anywhere.
the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate.
Hiking through the scenic
So we share a more.
Yeah, I want everybody to cooperate
budget.
with us.
I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
By that creepy noise. Horror music. So beautiful face.
It's not opening.
It's so dark, I literally have to use my torch.
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Is that on the floor?
Must be locked from the other side. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Is it writing on the
Writing?
heart?
How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
This is getting so interesting slowly. Things are.
Doesn't look right. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Wait. That's the case about?
No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
That was so loud. My ears. No.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
We need light. Where is light? Damn.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Sir. You cannot come to the light.
He can't see me in the light.
You cannot
gun's out in the
see
hall.
me,
Gotta get it back.
but you can sense me. You came at the right time, actually. Here starts the action. Finally, after such a long investigation. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, will become temporarily unavailable. Yes, it is just like basically the light, the lamps from Alan Wake 1. Basically that thing.
Go.
Get out of here. Find my weapons. No, don't you do that. We die. Did not get it. This thing is so long. And skip this. I think Alan Wake 2 is a goat. It is a goat. It's like the best game in a long time.
He can't see me in the light.
Especially in terms of graphics it is, but I'm enjoying this.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
There.
Gotta move. Now.
Where's my gun? Where are my guns? Shoot. First time shooting.
Vanished.
Chapter 1. Dr. Respect, welcome. Is it trying to show? No musics. No music, please, for the sake of the stream.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it.
That's it?
It helped me
That's all
fight him.
we get.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
I don't think it's all over yet. It's just started. Jump
Saga
scares
was
are
back at Cauldron Lake.
everywhere in this game.
Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Imagine if Alan Wake was a Netflix movie. It deserves to be a movie made into a movie. But the game is no less than a movie at this point. I think I already placed that. Oh, I died, that's why. There was a survey where people like the storyline of a game, then a series, or a movie. Yes, games are obviously superior to movies. They're harder to make. Obviously, it's much more in a game. You can actually interact with everything, like a movie. Games basically are movies. They have movies. They have cutscenes. It's an old TV. We saved the game manually. Yet. How do you manual save? It's not letting me manual save. Is there a hotkey for that? No key for quick saving.
Must be locked from the other side. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There is no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
To go back to the lake means going back to the jungle.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some
No,
sort
the
of a
beautiful
monster and their office
lady
is down.
died. The beautiful
You
cop.
two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
It's not good.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Nobody is sad about her. Nobody's talking about her. It's me sad.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
I need bolt cutters.
Does not. The game does not let us take out our guns when we don't need to. That's kind of disappointed. Disappointing. I wish it did.
They're a fine pair.
My
Done
client
over
has been
here.
held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
The lawyer.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
See.
Think we'll actually
He's trying to
find
find a way.
Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
can be used to travel between locations. That's our car. Actually.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. The same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
It's getting night.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Lighting is insane. Game save. Still cannot manually save. Why is there an option? It doesn't let me do that. Well, I think this will be it for the part 1 of the game. Really loving it so far. And I guess we'll be continuing this, tomorrow. It's a must-play game for anybody. Anybody who likes action, horror, thriller, survival horror, it has everything to offer in it. Yeah, the graphics are insane. Like, no other game can come close to it. For now. It's incredible. Like, if it was possible, we can give this like 11 out of 10. I would give it for now. Very good. Very much satisfied, over satisfied, if I could say. So yeah, loving the graphics. Mystery game. Yes, mysterious game. So yes, we'll continue this off again tomorrow. So thank you all for watching, and have a good night or day, whatever it is for you. And I'll see you guys next time. And bye bye. Okay. Take care.